Hello, collective. Happy Monday. So last week we released the second episode with Joanne Osias, the self-care episode. And I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it. And I'm happy that you all enjoyed it because I learned so much. I always learn a lot when I'm speaking with her. She's very knowledgeable, very straightforward, and just relatable. Like she's a real person who herself has experienced some things, and she's not ashamed to share her experiences for the greater good. So I hope that you all loved it. The feedback is overwhelmingly positive. I don't know what's going on with these shorts and whose algorithm we got caught up in, but I'm here for it. It's so random. I'm here for it. So I do want to welcome all of our new subscribers. Welcome. You are welcome here. This is a safe space and we are committed to growing together. Um, Today, I just released the third episode. So we are on episode 3, Rocking and Rolling. And it's with Dr. Funke Brown, and she is a board certified sleep physician. And this is like sleep issues are her specialty. And I suffer with insomnia. If you follow me on any of my socials, it's something that I've been very vocal about as a woman who's experiencing menopause, and I've done all the things to help mitigate it. And while I don't have any of the other symptoms, my sleep has gotten worse. And one of the things that I took away from the episode, and I had already had a sleep study scheduled just because I wanted to have a repeat one done. I haven't had one. It's probably been 10 years since I've had one. But after speaking with Dr. Brown, I realized the importance of having another one, especially because I'm experiencing menopause, because there are changes that, hormonal changes that impact our airways. Oh my goodness. So if you haven't already, I'm going to encourage you to go to Dr. Brown's YouTube page. Um, I'll link it in the bio. It's also actually, you know what, watch the episode because it's linked in the episode. All of her contact information is there. Again, I really enjoy speaking with her. She is phenomenal. She's absolutely phenomenal. This past weekend, I interviewed Taisha Ryan, the author of Brown Soap, which is the book that we're reading. I'm going to start posting more about it just to see where you all are and what you think of it so far. I hope that you have it. You can find it on Amazon. It's Brown Soap by Taisha Ryan. It is a very powerful book and it really goes there. It goes there. I enjoyed discussing it with her. It was very impactful. It was also very triggering as a parent of a child who has a diagnosed mental health disorder. I read this book before. I read this book when it first came out. So probably like 8 or 9 years ago. And at that time, my child was a child and she had not been diagnosed with her mental disorder. And reading it now from the perspective of a parent who has a child who is living with a mental health disorder, it is very triggering. It's very emotional, a very emotional read. If you suspect that your child has a mental health disorder, I definitely recommend an evaluation, a repeat evaluation. Scream from the rooftops. Do whatever you need to do to advocate for your child. But yeah, so her book definitely. I want you to. I'm not going to say anything else because I want everyone to watch our discussion because it was very, very good. Other than that, I have some other things that I'm excited to share. Angel will be joining me for reality reviews. We're going to start with Married to Medicine. mm, Because believe it or that's something that she and I have been doing for probably regularly for probably about, I want to say Real Housewives of Atlanta came on maybe first about 18 years ago. We celebrate our 18th anniversary in May. And I remember our first year of marriage watching Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of New Jersey. Angel actually started with OC. And then I think it was OC first and then New York. And then she kind of wrote me in, but I didn't jump on board until Real Housewives of Atlanta. But we would talk about those shows in depth. We were even in a group at one point with other women talking about it was those were the days. I can't remember the name of the group, the Facebook group that we were in talking about these shows, but so that's something that we're gonna get back to because we both really do like Married to Medicine and also Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We've been talking about that a little bit as well, because of what happened with Mary Crosby and her son and his overdose. And that was something that was discussed on the show. So we're going to be doing that. And I'm excited because that kind of lines up with one of the pillars that I wanted to do with pop culture, reality TV reviews, book reviews, interviewing authors. Your girl is on it. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Vlogging, child. I'm supposed to dedicate some time this weekend to compiling the videos that I have, the content that I've created thus far, just to see what I can do with it. That is definitely something that I am uh, not grasping as quickly as I would like to. Recording the content is the easy part. Kind of piecing it all together, that's a little more difficult, but your girl is up for the challenge. So I'll be doing that also. Um, Other than that, I hope that everyone is staying safe and enjoying the weather. Yeah. So our older kids are 22, 23, and 25. And then we have a 13-year-old. Our 13-year-old will be 14 in May. And one of the things that I love about social media is that it allows you to review your memories. And I had a memory from spring break 5 years ago. At that time, we were still living in El Paso, and it was during the pandemic, and El Paso was one of those places that kind of didn't really fully open back up. Like they took, social distancing very serious for a long time, which I appreciated. But it was spring break, and this would have been the second spring break to uh, occur during the pandemic. The first one being in 2020. Social distancing was still very much a thing. Older kids were seniors in high school. Arian was in the second grade, I believe. Um, spring break of 2020, they went home for spring break and they never went back to school. They even graduated doing school from home. The schools in El Paso did not open back up until after we had moved. So I said all of that to say that I saw what I created for Arian. And this was something that I did for my older kids too. Like during spring break, I would create a calendar of what we would do. And sometimes I would do a scavenger hunt and they would have to kind of figure it out. So Arian's he also had a newsletter first and a scavenger hunt. And then also it kind of gave him a brief outline of what he will be doing every day because he's one of those kids who has to know. It was really cute. Like the activities were so cute, and I was so impressed by it. I'll add a picture of it so that you can see it. But I miss doing those kind of things with my kids. I really do. I know now he likes a little bit of planning, but not too much because to be, he likes for us to leave his schedule open. So if I plan something, I have to plan it with him. Like I can't just plan things for him. He has to be included so that he can determine if it's something that he does or does not want to do. But I'm saying all of this to say that if you have smaller kids, definitely appreciate it. I miss having smaller kids. I miss the innocence. I miss their excitement and everything for life. Enjoy those babies because that time moves by so fast. I think this is why I really enjoy my time with our grandbaby that much more because it's so sweet and we get to send them back home. But I don't know if I've spoken about this here, and this is so I have a candle lady and it's called Irresensible Candles. I'm gonna link it in the bio, but she came out with a new scent. I love her candles. I almost exclusively use her candles, except for maybe there is one other brand that I really like, but Brandy's candles are the bomb. And I get them whenever I can, but she came out with a limited edition candle. It's called The Weekend and it sounded fantastic. Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to look up the notes for this. just so that I can share them with you all. Oh my God, this smells so good. Yum. I like really soft and forward candles, and this is like I like soft but spicy and bold at the same time. This is all of that. Like this is my God, it smells so good. See. And it says that it opens with the refreshing brightness of green mandarin and lemon flower, kissed by the crisp purity of Himalayan salt. The scent drifts into soothing blue sea kelp and mineral waters, evoking the calming rhythm of waves. Finally, grounding notes of clary sage, white thyme, and Indonesian santal create a warm, relaxing finish that lingers beautifully in your space. Oh, this candle is everything. So, but this one, I like this one. My favorite by her are imported and golden time of day. I'll put a link in the video so that you can review them for yourself. Yeah, so that's it. I have to get out of here. I love you all. This is much longer than I anticipated it being, but let me know what you think of these reflections. Let me know if you like them, if it's something that I should continue, or if I should just go on about my business. So, okay, I love you all. Everyone have a great week, and let me know what you think of this episode. And look out for the shorts that'll be releasing for Taishuan's video. All right. Bye. Love you, collective.